Right, what's up people? Welcome to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some, actually, well, it's not some anything. It's part 2 of myself rating your cars, the cars that you guys own. If you guys want to take part in this, maybe a part 3, I'll probably do it in the future. But yeah, I have a Discord down below in the description box. You can click it, you can join it, you can do whatever you want. Basically, in that Discord, there's about 1,500 members. There's a lot of people in that Discord. I come along every now and then. I talk to you guys. I enter chats and all that sort of stuff. I make fun of you guys, which is just funny because you guys do the same. It's pretty much a jokey Discord, so it's kind of fun. However, there are some places in there where I guess have you guys help me out with ideas for videos, and one of them was to rate your cars. And obviously, I made part 1 a couple of weeks back, I think. So this is a part 2. There's a lot of people that have sent in their cars, and I'm actually very excited. As I was scrolling up, I sort of had a vague look throughout all these cars, but as you can see, we're going to be starting off with this Renault Clio. It's kind of cool. You don't really see these around anymore. I actually really like the shape of the Clio, especially, you know, the proper ones, like the Clio Sport or whatever it's called, or the Renault Sport Clios. The trophies and all that sort of stuff, the 182, the 162, whatever they're called. There's a lot of them, but I really like these. They're always really fun. They're very just quirky. They're really nice and looking cars. Anyway, move on. Let's keep going down. I'm gonna try to get through these a little bit quicker just because I think it's gonna be a lot of them, so I'm gonna have to try to compress them all into like a short-ish video. Anyway, let's keep going. We got a Romanian E30. I like it. I really do like it. It's very, I was going to say it's very common. It's not very common, but like having older cars like this is a little bit more common in Romania. However, a really clean E30, I like it. Congrats. Very sick. MX5, nothing really special about this. It looks cool. I like the wheels. It's very clean. Little, thing behind the seats. I was about to say cage, but it's not really a cage. It's sort of like just supports. I don't really know. What is that called? It's not even a half cage, is it? It's like, I don't know what it is. It's just rear seating support. Anyway, yeah, it's a Miata. I mean, I can't really say anything else about it. It's just an MX-5. Civic Si, again, don't really care for them at all. American cars. This is hot. C63s always really hot. Very cool. I definitely still prefer the facelift to this, but this is still very cool. Very much like it. A B5 Passat, but oh man. I remember when we used to own one of these. We used to have one of these in the family. Man, again, these are just ancient. Another Romanian car as well. I do like the B5 Passat. It's very cool. Such an interesting car because it's sort of like started to like round things off for VW. Because all the cars before this were like really square. And then this one kind of started to round things off a little bit. Even though the headlights still remained similar to the old ones. Where it was just like square. And obviously the B5.5 changed things a little bit more with the lights, and then yeah, we have what we have nowadays. Oh, here's a sound clip of the C63. I don't know if you guys can see the full screen version of this video. Oh, so hot. It's so hot. You just can't beat the old school 6.2 V8 in this thing. Oh, it's so cool. Moving on with a Mark 1 Escort. Very cool. Very cool. I actually like this a lot. You do actually get a few of these around in Ireland because there's a lot of people that use these for actual rally racing here in Ireland. So you do see these every now and then. They're very cool. I like these a lot. And they also sound so good. Sounds so good. Carbies. Oh, God. Moving on down, and I realized that some people have some absolutely unreal cars, including stuff like this. A 996 turbo. This one apparently has over 1,000 horsepower, which I don't doubt it. It sounds sick. It sounds really good. Oh man, I love the 996 turbo. It's such a cool car. I love the massive taillights on it. It's just so different to your normal 911s because from the 993 it just went into this, and like a lot of people didn't like the shape, but I think it's so sick. Very cool car. Very cool. 10 out of 10 car. Moving on to another really badass car, an M2 That is very cool. Sorry, M2 Comp. Let me get that correct. But apparently it's an M2 soon to be big turbo plus meth. Jesus. Very, very cool. And I love the color. The color is perfect on it. Obviously the LCI. It's just so nice. I love the M2. Next is a big old boat. Big GLS. Again, it's just... This thing is absolutely massive. This guy has an Evo 5? Oh, I'm gonna get this wrong. I hate when I get the Evos wrong. It's so annoying. Oh man, it's definitely not an Evo 4. It's a 5 or a 6. I can't remember which one though. It's distinctive because of the front bumper, but I don't know if this guy changed his front bumper or not. Very hot though. Very, very sick. I don't know if I get it in black, but it's so cool. I love the old Evos. So nice. Anything except for the Evo 10. Evo 10 is just boring looking in my opinion. Anything before that, very nice. Very, very nice. Brand new Civic this guy put up. Again, it's interesting. It just reminds me of the Civic Si. It just doesn't interest me at all. It just really doesn't interest me at all, these Civics. Next up, this person's got 2 cars to show off. It's got 5 Series. Oh, that's actually sick. That is actually sick. It's a 530E, but as an estate. I like that. That's nice. You don't really see a lot of these in Ireland, especially the LCI. The LCI, you see quite a few of them, just a regular saloon, but you don't really see... what's the estate version called, the BMW? Tourings. You don't see a lot of Tourings in Ireland, especially the LCI version of this car. But that's very cool. I really like these. I still think Audi do it better. I still think Audi is advanced, even though I'm a BMW fanboy, I guess. You can call me a BMW fanboy. I've owned BMWs. I don't know if you want to call me a BMW fanboy, but I do like BMW. But I still think Audi's advanced are just better. They just look nicer in my opinion. And then his second car is obviously this Bmw X2, which before, I do remember the older X2 was just ugly. The new one just made look a little bit nicer, at least. I still couldn't care less about these like mini crossover things. They're just stupid cars. They're literally just lifted hatchbacks and I don't like that. This guy's got an Ecoboost Mustang. So it's a 4-cylinder. It's pretty much a Focus that has the shape of a Mustang. Here's the thing. I can't look at a Mustang and be like, oh yeah, that's a 4-cylinder. In my eyes, like a Mustang has to have the V8 or else it's just not a Mustang. I don't know if that's just me or not, but it was just always the case in my eyes, right? Just because, again, the Mustang was only introduced in Europe with this newest generation, so we didn't have the older Mustangs. Every time we saw an old Mustang, it was an imported one from America, and it was always a V8, right? I'd never seen an EcoBoost 4-cylinder or the V6 Mustang. That just never happened in Ireland. And they're very, 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 very rare anyway to see one. But yeah, just the 4-cylinder, I can't get behind it at all. There's a little sound clip as well. Yeah, that's just not what a Mustang should sound like at all. Another Miata MX-5, little NA. I like this color. This color combo. I think it's really nice. Oh man, look at this. Jesus Christ. Okay, now this is hot. This is so hot. A GT500. I hope this is a GT500 and he hasn't just put the kit on it, but it looks so hot. It looks so hot. I love the bonnet scoop. Yeah, this is like such a nice... Like this generation of Mustang, but with all the bells and whistles, pretty much the top of the line, the Shelby GT500s. Oh my god, they just look so good. They're just so aggressive looking. They look great. Very, very cool car. Very cool. This guy got his first car, and he's 15 years old, and it's a little Miata. Fair enough. Happy modding and happy driving when you get a chance to. Oh, apparently that's a picture of it overheating. Oh, rest in peace. A 2000 Ford E350. He says the most rusted car here. Yeah, look at it. It's like someone's been taking bites out of it. Oh, man. We have a slammed out Beetle. Couldn't really care less for the Beetles, to be completely honest with you. They're cool. You know, classic cars and all that. They have a really interesting history, but yeah, I don't really care much for Beetles. This has got very Very special fitment. Next up, we got a Land Cruiser. Okay. Okay. I like that. That's really good. Oh, man. I like the Land Cruiser. I like it. Completely indestructible. Very, very cool. So it's got a 4-inch lift kit, it's got a snorkel, side steps and rails, off-road rims and wheels, so just wheels. Long range tanks, 1850 kilometer range. Jesus Christ. Next we got an Irish car. Okay, so it's a little Seat Ibiza Cupra. I like the little Cupras. The ones that are actually Cupras, I actually like. The little FR ones or whatever that people decide to buy, and then they think they drive a 500 horsepower car. Yeah, I don't like those type of people. But this is, I guess, this is an actual Cupra. So that's cool. 1.4 TSI twin charged. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure, wasn't this the engine that had issues with the like VW had issues with this engine? Am I wrong with that? Isn't this the one that had like really bad timing chain issues and stuff? The twin charge engine. It was like was it in a Scirocco? In like Sciroccos and Golfs, like the Mark V's. It's really weird that they're still using the same sort of engines. I don't know. People can correct me down in the comments. But yeah, just be careful with this engine, because I'm pretty sure that had a lot of problems back in the day. Maybe they've fixed it. Maybe they made it better. But yeah, 220 horsepower is pretty cool in a tiny little car like this. Hyundai i30, it's just a regular car, I guess. There's nothing really special about it. Next we got a Genesis Coupe and the Ram. I actually really like the single cab Ram. Single cab Ram is very cool. Couldn't care less about the Genesis. It just looks, it just is like an American car. Because you don't, I mean, it is an American car because you don't really get these out of the American market. Like, these are just there. But the Ram is very cool. I actually really like the Ram. Next up, we got an F80 on air suspension. Okay. Not a fan of these taillights. I don't really like the clear taillights. Or like the black line style taillights like these ones. I'm not a big fan of these. Anything that has like a full clear lens, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. I see a lot more people in the car community go towards like clear lenses or like just like clear taillights in general. I'm just not feeling it. It's just not for me. I don't know. It's just my opinion, I guess. But yeah, I like the car. And there's a little video clip of it as well, I guess. That's just so obnoxious. Oh, man. Very cool car. Unfortunately for this guy, apparently it came to an untimely end under Nordschleife. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Very cool. Very, very cool skyline. I like the R33s. Probably not as much as the other ones, but I do like the R33s as well. Oh god, it's a little Suzuki chimney. This is a father-son project, apparently. And they're putting a new engine in this Monte Carlo. Very cool. Really like it. Really, really like it. I love these like retro-bodied kind of quote-unquote muscle cars. They're not really muscle cars. From, it's the 80s, isn't it? It's the 80s that these all came out in. Very, very, very cool cars. Because they went away from like the actual traditional like body style of a muscle car, and they went into like all of these type of cars. The Fox Body Mustang, the Grand National, this Monte Carlo. Like, it's just all gone into these types of cars back then. And I don't know, there's just something about them that I really, really like. This guy got a whole ass car as a present, apparently. 325 CI. Good for you, I guess. Luckier than others. A 1985 Porsche 944. That's very cool. That's a really cool car. Super rare, very retro. I like it. Next we got an E39. Nothing really crazy or special about it. Very cool, because it's rare. You don't really see a lot of these about, but yeah, cool car. Oh, this guy got an Audi S5 as a replacement to the Skyline. That was up from earlier. Cool car. Manual as well. Interesting. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with this at all. Very nice. What is this? Kia something? Kia Forte, I guess? Is that what the back says for that? Sorry, this automatically grabbed my attention. It's cool. Just not your car. Mark 7.5 GTI. I do like these. I've always liked these. Don't like the 4 doors or 5 doors, whatever you want to call it. I don't really like these having rear doors, in my opinion. So I probably would never get that. I would get it with the, you know, the 2-door, 3-door, whatever you want to call it. And don't really like the really, really long boot lid spoiler. I would have liked the extended spoiler on it, but I don't really like that one. It's just my opinion. Rest of it I really like. I like the front lip. I like the lip all the way around as well. It's nice. I like the wheels. I like the color. Rest of it I really like. Cool car. E46 M3 convertible. Cool. I like it. I really like it. Probably never get a convertible, but, you know, never say never. But I like this. Next up we got America. Mini. It's just all I gotta say. It's just Focus STs up next. Never liked these Focus STs. Just never liked this generation of Focus in general. I'm just not a fan of them. New one's very nice. New one is so much nicer than this. Interior and exterior, especially interior. Oh my god, don't get even started on the interior of this Focus. Yeah, I've never been like a massive fan of these. EK Civic. Very clean. Very, very cleanly modified. These are, I can't remember the name of these wheels. Are they NK wheels? Probably. Are they? I think they are. Oh man, I'm probably going to get that wrong. It doesn't matter. I like it. Very cleanly modified. I like the exhaust. It's not too big, not too small. Looks good. Me likey. Ooh, interesting. What is this thing? Oh, I can't. Oh my god, I think I remember what this thing is. Didn't they use this? I swear they tested this out. Did they test this out against a Morgan in Top Gear? I can't remember what it's called. I don't think it's the same car though. Something with W. It has to be that car. That's so old school. I can't believe it has a gull-wing doors as well. That's really sick. I don't know. Someone can let me know down in the comments below. I can't remember what this car is. I cannot remember for the life of me what this brand is. This guy's apparently hella rich. Got a CA Corvette and a Cayman GT4 as well. Really cool. Really, really cool. Damn. I love the Cayman. Such a cool car. This guy's car is on the wall. This guy's got a Punto, an E46 323i. Pictures are tiny for whatever reason. I'm not a big fan of the Puntos. That is very, 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 very standard spec. Oh, it's cool. E92 320D with a remap on it. It's just a standard spec car. I bet this is like really comfortable to drive though. Even though it is an E92 and I know that these are very, very comfortable as an M Sport. This one isn't an M Sport. But yeah, I bet these are really comfortable. Especially has really, really big profile tires as well. Big old 2017 Silverado. Very, very interesting wheel choice. Don't know if I'm a big fan of that. Truck itself is very cool. Oh god. Oh god. Let's move on very swiftly. This guy's got 2 FPVs. Jesus. Jesus. That's nice. That's really, really nice. You don't really see a lot of these anywhere outside of the Aussie land. This guy's got a 2010 Cts V. Jeez. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that paint. Not really a big fan of matte paints in general anyway. It's like a matte chameleon paint. Looks weird. Yeah, don't know if I'm a big fan of that, but the car itself is very interesting. Fair enough. You made your point. NC Miata. I don't really see a lot of these about. They look so blobby. They're like so. I don't know. I don't know if they've tried to make them look more muscular or whatever, but it just made them look fat in this. With this generation of the MX-5. It's funny. Scion FRS. Again, it looks cool, but it looks a lot faster than what it is. 110 Defender. Not a big fan of the lights. Everything else I love about it because it just looks really, really retro and classic. My friend's big into Defenders, so he'd probably like this, except for the headlights. Not really a big fan of those. The halo rings and the LGBT rings. Everything else is nice. I like it. A Kia Sonata. Jesus. Again, I bet this is like a really comfortable car to be in. I bet it's just so nice to drive. Another M2 comp. Jesus. So hot. That's so hot. My guy got a BMW 525i as his first car. Very cool car. Touring as well. I like it. Super clean. Super clean. Really like this. Really like this. That's very nice. Lovely S13. The Left 32. Okay. I like it. Cool. That was very cool. Big old dirty wagon. I like it. Big old Holden wagon as well. Big V8. This guy's got a C30. Never been a fan of these at all. They just look stupid, in my opinion. Is this like a cross-trek version of it, whatever it's called? Like the off-road version of this thing? It just looks weird. It just looks so weird. Oh, cool. It's a Corolla. This guy's got a CLS. I like it. Don't know if I like the wheels. Not bad. CLS 550. A bunch of these pictures are taken at night and are also very blurry for whatever reason. Oh, here's a clear one. Mark. Oh, ew. Why is it? Why does it have the terrible regular headlights? This is the facelift GTI, and it has the terrible like standard taillight or headlights, but it has the nicer taillights, but it has the ugly headlight. Is that a thing in America? I guess that you just get really crappy spec headlights. Anyway, move on. And his second car is this little Hellcat. Is it? Little Hell Kitty. Hot. Not a fan of the wheels, but hot. Much better wheels. Yeah, just a regular E46. Cool. Ooh, a Skyline 4-door saloon. Interesting. Decides to take pictures at night, so you can't actually see the car at all. Fiesta ST from America. Last of the Fiestas sold in the US. Did they stop selling the Fiesta in the US? Weird choice. Weird move by American Ford. We got Black Julia here. Not a big fan of the spec of the wheels, but everything else is cool. I like it. Not a big fan of those wheels though, but everything else I like. My two cars. Oh, cool. I don't really care about his Lexus, but I like the. Oh god, never mind. I don't like the. I don't like the. It's an Opel Omega, and it's an interesting car because you just don't see these anymore on the roads. But this, okay, another Audi S5. Yeah, cool. Very retro. I like it. I even like the color. The color is super interesting. I like the little transporter. Nice. I like this. 52 horsepower on paper. Oh man. I like it. It's just such a it's such like a car that you mess around with. It's just not even a car that you like care if anything happens to it. Oh, it's funny. A little WRX and a bunch of snow. Not bad. Don't know what's happening with those taillights or headlights over there, but the rest of it, not bad. Here's a blurry picture of something that I have no idea what it is. It's some Kia with a bunch of colourful parts on it. A little Golf Estate. I like the Golf Estate. This thing looks like it's in a video game. Why does this look like it's in a video game? It just looks fake. I don't know why. It's just the way everything's like blurred out in the background. It just looks like it's a fake car. It just looks like it's from a game. Neo Ram. Cool. Ooh. I like it. Little Evo 4 and an MX-5. It's so old school. It's so plasticky as well because it's Japanese. And I guess that's it. We've reached the bottom. Very cool. Thank you everybody for watching today's video. This was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I didn't realize there were so many people that sent in cars. Thank you everybody for sending in your cars. I'm definitely down to do this again in the future. Again, if you want to take part, just visit the Discord, and if you have anything interesting to show me, I guess you can show me there, or you could just take part in, you know, talking with everybody else in the Discord, and hopefully having a good time. Thank you everybody for watching today's video. I really do hope you enjoy it. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then please subscribe because it helps a lot, and I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye everyone.